Did you know some of the biggest content creators have been involved in the craziest bans in Fortnite history? It's insane. And in this video, we're getting to the bottom of how it all happened. Back in chapter 3, Tfue, Zemi, and Scope were playing a trio tournament when out of nowhere something insane happened.
Get in, Scope. We can just push up to this ridge and chill.
Yeah.
Yo, push up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It's a cheater. It's gotta be a cheater.
No way, bro.
Tfue was annoyed, and rightfully so. A hacker had completely griefed their tournament. But what they were about to witness was absolutely unbelievable. This hacker had pretty much turned the DMR into a sniper minigun. They all reported them, but unfortunately, that wasn't the last time they would bump into them.
Team West trying to creep up on us right now. Close.
Okay, I'm
Like
coming
100 meters from me.
Even before they had fired a bullet, Tfue had a strange feeling something was up.
I'm coming
Could be
up.
a cheater, bro.
Did you see footsteps or what? Oh, it is.
Dude, it's so cringe, bro.
This hacker was stupidly overpowered, and there was nothing they could do. But luckily, this was the last time they ran into them, so it's safe to assume Fortnite had hit them with a ban. Next, we have Oley. He was doing absolutely amazing in a cash cup, and it was looking like he could for sure get first place. Until this happened.
Did not expect that. Wait, that gun is... Huh?
They had infinite spray and didn't have to reload? It didn't make any sense.
What?
And Oley started getting suspicious.
That's a lot more than 30 bullets.
So he went into the replay to investigate, but he could have never imagined what he was about to find.
Whoa, what? And he's got the FNCS pickaxe.
This was before it was in the item shop, so Oley was super confused how they could have it.
What am I looking at on my screen? Why do I see 1,000 eliminations?
But this is where he finally sees the crazy hacks that will blow your mind.
Okay, hold up. What? Let me just go back a bit, guys. I think my replay's bugged.
But it wasn't a bug. They were moving at super speed and Oley couldn't believe it.
Whoa, hold up. We got a new cheat right now in the game. We got a speed cheat. Whoa. We got a speed cheat and an infinite spray cheat. Whoa, hold up. Is Nitro back or something? What is this?
And now, Oley's finally about to see how he got eliminated.
Bro! Skilly sure, GG, go try. Better luck next time, Oley.
They had brand new cheats nobody had ever seen before.
Bro, what is this? Oh, wow.
They for sure had some insane hacks, so we reported them, and luckily they got banned soon after.
So I did die to a cheater.
Back in chapter 3, Cipher PK, Courage, Ninja, and Wildcat ran into the craziest hacker anyone had ever seen, flying all around the map, aimbotting everyone in sight. It started out just like any other game, but pretty soon Courage and the boys started dropping like flies.
I just died so fast.
Then Ninja and Wildcat got absolutely deleted too. Somehow Cipher made it out alive, got the cards, and hit the reboot. This was insane, but the hacker did not take kindly to Cipher's heroics and was back in a flash.
Oh, they're here. What? He's shooting me while he's... Oh, he's hacking, bro. That's actually crazy. He's hacking.
The hacker destroyed them all in seconds, and this was shocking enough. But then Cipher noticed something absolutely crazy.
Dude, we're his only kills. That's the crazy part. Like, he hacked just for us.
The hacker had stream sniped them just to meme and mess around for the stream. He started off singing to them while flying, but he took a ton of storm damage, and this is where he might have made a mistake.
No. No.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The hacker almost eliminated themselves with a gas can, but they aren't done yet. Somehow this hacker was about to mess up even worse.
You can tell he's nervous. Well, he's going to storm. No.
And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, things were about to go from bad to worse for this cheater.
Hey, Courage, suspect apprehended. A player you've reported has had action taken against him for negative behavior.
In chapter 5, Typical Gamer was slaying out in solos, chasing that ever so sweet 20 bomb. He was comfortably picking up his 19th elim and things were looking good. But when it came to finding the last player, that would be a totally different story entirely.
No, genuinely, where's the last guy? Like, where could they be hiding? I checked literally everywhere, didn't I? Am I going mad? Actually confused.
TG had checked everywhere a normal player could go, but there was one thing he hadn't accounted for.
Bro, what am I looking at? Wait, actually, what is that? They're gliding still. Wait, what?
Typical Gamer had no idea what he was looking at, so there was only one thing to do for it: build up and investigate.
Wait, what did I just discover?
This was impossible, and on the way up, he started to get suspicious.
I think this guy's hacking. Oh my, he's just flying. He's flying. What the heck?
But as TG built up, the closer he got, the stranger it became.
Bro, what am I looking at?
This was strange enough already, but TG was about to discover something absolutely mind-boggling.
I can't go up any higher.
He built all the way up to height limit, and somehow, this guy's even higher. This is one powerful gamer, and unfortunately for TG, he was about to face up in the final 1v1 for the W.
Wait. Oh my gosh, do you have weapons? Oh my gosh, what are you?
Luckily for TG, this cheater seemed like a pretty chill guy, so we decided to have a little bit of fun for the win. But then as TG built in the circles, something happened that left him absolutely flabbergasted.
What the heck was that?
It looked like they had jumped off, so they wouldn't get banned for teaming. But I've got a feeling they might have gotten banned anyways. Next up, we have ca.gov. Possibly the first ever hacker in Fortnite and easily the most powerful. They had the full-on aimbot, but that was only the tip of the iceberg. They can enable island edit like in creative and basically do anything they wanted. It was insane and nobody had ever seen anything like it. But they didn't just do it in regular games. They did it in big money tournaments too, absolutely terrorizing even the best pro players at the time.
Is this Xro?
There was nothing anybody could do, and all the pro players at the time were down bad.
Wow, 18 kills. You popped off. Great job, man.
That is, until the hacker ran into Vivid. He was the hero Fortnite needed.
Oh, there's a hacker.
Yeah. That's actually incredible.
I fucking him.
Boogie bombing this ultra powerful hacker was insane, but Vivid wasn't done yet.
Wrecked.
Vivid had eliminated ca.gov and thought it was all over, but he couldn't have been more wrong. Vivid started hitting the res on his teammate, but then the craziest thing happened.
What the?
The hacker somehow respawned? Luckily, Vivid had one last boogie bomb and managed to kill the hacker again. But that was his last boogie bomb, and he knew the hacker would be back any second.
He's respawning.
So Vivid had to make a 200 IQ play. He knew the hacker needed the quad crasher to eliminate him, so he got on it and used it as bait.
I'll farm you all day, kid. God, my IQ is so high.
Even though Vivid rolled them, ca.gov's hacks were absolutely stupid, so it wouldn't come to much of a surprise that Fortnite banned them. Next up, you have Cipher PK, Nick Merckx, and Nate Hill with something completely impossible. They bumped into a hacker, but you won't believe how it ended.
Oh, he's a hacker.
The hacker had deleted Nick Merckx and Nate Hill in the blink of an eye, but Cipher wasn't going down without a fight. He had a plan.
Okay, I got this, guys.
What are you doing, BK?
Cipher used a lightsaber so he couldn't get shot.
I'm gonna go res you guys, all right?
Then he hopped in the boat and made a dash for the reboot. And he had an idea who the hacker might be.
Jarvis is back, bro.
Things were going to plan so far, but while he could run, he couldn't hide from this aimbot hacker.
Yo, you get...
Oh, shot! Oh! He's under the map, bro.
So Cipher, Nick, and Nate all reported the cheater, but they could have never predicted what was about to happen when they went to spectate.
Dude, I don't... His hacks aren't working that well or something. I don't know.
His
Wait, did he
computer's
kill
bugging,
these
dude.
guys? He just got banned!
We got him
Oh,
banned.
we just rocked him, bro.
It only took 9 seconds from Cipher submitting the report to the cheater actually getting banned. That has to be world record for the fastest ban in Fortnite history. Next we have Zemi. In Chapter 2, he was beaming with the Primal AR so hard that a lot of people actually started accusing him of aimbotting. He said that he just had good aim, but something was about to happen that he just couldn't explain.
I've been streaming this entire time, and I just got logged out in the middle of my game, and then when I got back in, I'm apparently banned for exploiting for it for a day.
Everyone thought he had been banned for cheating, but Zemi was sure that he was innocent, so he waited until the 24 hours were up and then he hopped back on. But something unbelievable was about to happen. He got banned again?
This is a joke, right? There's no way this happened again.
Zemi had gotten banned twice in a row, so it was looking like he might actually be cheating. But Zemi had a theory about what was really going on.
The reason I got banned the first time and the reason I got banned once again yesterday is almost 100% because people have been spam reporting me because of my aim. The clips that you guys are watching in the background is actually my clips that I've been posting on my socials like Instagram and TikTok. Ever since the clips started getting more exposure and more views, I've been constantly getting accused of soft aiming and aimbotting on Fortnite.
And it looks like Fortnite might have seen the video, because thankfully after it was uploaded, Zemi did not get banned again. Now on to Dr. Lupo with something absolutely unbelievable.
All right, Luke. I'm good for now.
Dr. Lupo was slaying out, but he could have no idea what was just around the corner.
Well, there goes Trevor. He just
Down.
got crit like 8 times in a row. He's hacking. He's hacking. He's hacking. Take him serious. He's hacking.
Jameson, you gotta shoot him.
Oh, whoa, dude.
Yeah, he is hacking. He is hacking.
Bro. He's actually cheating.
He can't build, man. Don't.
After the game, they all reported them and the hacker got banned soon after. Next up, we have Milkman. He was playing Phils with a friend, but after getting eliminated, they could have never imagined what they're about to find. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but it was a default with a weird name, and it didn't take them long to show their true colors.
Oh, he's cheating. He's cheating.
I told you.
That was insane. If you blinked, you would have missed it. But what the hacker was about to do next is absolutely crazy.
Nice one, bro.
That no-scope was insane, but this hacker's only just getting warmed up.
He's gonna die.
Another crazy no-scope, and there's plenty more where that came from.
200.
Milkman had seen enough, so he reported him. And after all that, I think it's pretty safe to say they got banned not long after. In Chapter 3, Cipher PK and the boys were having a great time running some trios. Until this happened.
Whoa!
It's 3 cheaters, a full team of cheaters.
No way, dude. Come on. They just carried Ninja. They're flying with him.
Ninja totally crashed out, and Courage was about to do the same. But then he remembered something.
Wait, actually, I want to report them.
Yeah, report them.
If they could get these guys banned, it would be awesome. But Cipher wasn't done just yet. So he broke out of his fortress, popped a medkit, and before he knew it, the fight had come to him.
Well, now, what if Warzone is paying?
It was a good try, but after losing the fight, Cipher wanted nothing more than to get them banned.
Let me go and replay and report them. Might as well take them out.
And Cipher wasn't joking. Literally, as soon as he got back to the lobby, he got the pop-up.
Oh, suspect apprehended immediately.
Already? We got banned instantly?
Yeah.
Get him out of here!
Sheesh, we got shooters in these streets.
Next up, we have Serpent AU. In the early days of Fortnite, they were posting insane montages and quickly became known as the world's fastest editor. But their edits were suspiciously good, almost robotic. So people started to investigate.
Hello, my name is Detective Craig.
On the 5th of June 2020, EJ Lad posted this video, and nobody could believe it. He had videos, screenshots of DMs, everything, all proving Serpent was using macros and cheating.
He's taken his hand off the mouse and look at him go, Gary. He's unbelievable.
This video got hundreds of thousands of views, and not long after, Serpent came out with an apology admitting what they had done. So it'll come to no surprise that Fortnite hit them with a ban. In Chapter 5, iShowSpeed had a crazy idea.
I always wanted to do this.
He wanted to join in on Nick A30's customs, and it turned out it was his lucky day.
All right, I'll do one more for you if you want. I'll do one more.
So Nick set up a new game and speed hopped in, but nobody could have guessed what was about to happen.
Nick! Is that him?
Things started out pretty normal.
Simon says using that item, you must kill one person and one person only. It shoots at another person, you will be eliminated.
How do I, what?
But Speed doesn't play a ton of Fortnite, so he was kind of confused.
So he says you gotta pick it up, bro! Pick it up, pick it up!
No, sorry.
Simon says come here.
No, sorry.
Simon says A-team, shotguns out.
Unfortunately, it was looking like it might be wraps for Speed.
Simon says you want another chance?
Yes.
Simon says go line back up. Simon says go line back up.
Nick decided to give him a second chance, but that might have been a big mistake.
Simon says you must save yourself using your crash pads. We're starting from left, and we're going all the way to right.
No.
Nick started sidekicking people off, and they were saving themselves no problem. But then it came time for Speed's turn.
You're next.
And he picked the wrong time to check his phone.
What? What the?
Speed was super angry. He felt like he got totally scammed and decided that next game he would get his revenge.
Simon says you're not allowed to shoot back. Oh, yo!
But with actions come consequences.
Mods, ban him. Make sure he never joins my customs ever again.
That'll teach him to mess with the king. In the run-up to OG, Courage was slaying some solos until this happened. He recognized the name, and they had been stream sniping him all day, and Courage had finally had enough. He submitted an in-game report and thought about taking further action. But then, he had a better idea.
You know what? Wait. You know what, JR Callum?
But before he could begin, Courage needed proof they were stream sniping him, and he had a 200 IQ plan to catch them out.
Callum, what's your favorite Fortnite emote, bro? Okay.
They could hear him, so they were definitely watching the stream, and it was game on.
You have just given yourself a very tough task. I am going to spectate you in this game. If you die, I will personally message the CEO of Epic Games to ensure your account gets banned. If you win, congratulations.
With 56 players remaining, this was a crazy challenge, and unfortunately for Junior Callum, there was danger lurking around every corner.
He's finally got full shields. Do you guys have any faith in JR Callum to win? Oh, you're scared? Is someone scared? Oh, now we're running away, huh?
But this is where Courage starts to find out exactly why this player is so terrified of losing and getting banned.
Look at all these cool cars you spent money on, bro. Would be a shame if they're banned.
They clearly had spent some money on cosmetics, but nobody could have ever guessed just how much.
Yo, Callum, be honest. Have you spent over $250 on your Fortnite account? Be honest, Callum. Oh, and that would get perma-banned? Oh, no.
But as it turns out, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
All right, let's check this. Have you spent over $500 on your Fortnite account? Oh! Oh!
The stakes were high, so you could forgive them for parking up and camping. But when they got out, something absolutely unbelievable happened.
No! No! No!
They started running in place, and Courage knew exactly what this could mean.
Chad, if he disconnects, that means Epic already banned him.
And sure enough, they had been banned, and Courage couldn't believe it.
Oh my god, banned mid-game.
Sometimes hackers will just show off and troll, but this time they messed with the wrong guy.
Is that guy cheating? No, I mean, there's just no way.
But there was a way, and they had absolutely insane aimbot. So Ninja reported them. Then something totally unexpected happened. They had teleportation hacks. They went straight into the vault, and Ninja had seen enough.
I messaged my contact. He'll be banned.
In OG Fortnite, Boom TV had organized a tournament with all your favorite OG content creators. But they also messed up and invited a bunch of pro players too. After the first few games of the content creators getting dominated, there was only one thing for it.
Oh my god, yes!
They decided to all wear Peely and team against the pros.
Guys, we need to be strapped. We need to be strapped.
Bananas together strong!
This was a pretty dumb idea. It's against the tournament rules and bannable, but they had had enough. So they all landed together at Pleasant Park, looted up, and headed out to get the revenge.
Rift.
They all rifted over to Tilted, and it looked absolutely insane.
No, bro, look. What?
And as they glided into Tilted, it didn't take long for one of the pros to notice something was up.
Oh my gosh!
Guys, they're sweats. They're sweats.
Go! Attack!
Bro, what is this?
Even Mongrel was hiding from the insane banana army.
Wait, this is an insane spot.
But it's not hard to see why.
Is this allowed, bro? There's so many Peelies. What is happening? Dude, look at all the Peelies over there.
The Peely army cleared out Tilted Towers and then carried on an absolute rampage, decimating any pro player that stood in their way.
Dead.
Even the World Cup champion didn't stand a chance. The instant he hit the rift, the Peely army fried him out of the sky, and it was ridiculous.
There we go, Booga's dead!
Yes!
Booger is dead!
The Peelies were stopping at nothing, and the pros were dropping like flies. Some of them lasted surprisingly long, but eventually the Peely army got their revenge.
We beat the sweats!
We did it! We did it, boys!
So now it was just the Peelies left, and there was only one thing for it.
Pickaxe only! Pickaxe only! Pickaxe only!
An insane pickaxe fight broke out, and the content creators were having a blast.
that?
Another day, another victory royale for the OGs.
No.
Eventually, a banana picked up the win, but since they had been teaming, their points were banned from the last game and it didn't even count. Our next ban took place on the biggest stage there is, FNCS Global Championship, an in-person tournament where 50 of the top teams around the world battled it out for millions of dollars. But did you know one of the players got banned before the tournament even started? Yamzo was primed up and ready to dominate. But unfortunately, things didn't end up going to plan. Since he's under 18 and his parents weren't attending, he needed a chaperone. And luckily, popular streamer Foxity stepped up so Yamzo could play. Foxity was live streaming IRL content from the tournament, so it was perfect. But unfortunately for Yamzo, Foxity did the unthinkable. Apparently, Fortnite weren't fans of his bad language, so they banned him from the tournament arena. Shortly after, Yamzo was banned too, and the community was super confused about what had happened, until Foxity posted this on Twitter.
Yamzo filled out a form incorrect.
It turns out Yamzo had made a mistake, which meant that legally he was an unaccompanied minor, so Fortnite had no choice but to ban him and send him home immediately. Next up, we have McCree.
We are going to be taking flight. We're going out of the map.
McCree had found out about an insane glitch that he couldn't wait to try. But to pull it off, he needed a few things first.
We need a gas can and we need a snowball launcher.
Fortunately, it didn't take him long to find out what he was looking for. And you wouldn't believe what he was cooking up.
And now if we set this up. Oh my, oh, where am I? What the,
People have been banned for doing these kinds of game-breaking exploits in the past, but for what McCree was about to see, it might actually be worth it.
I think I'm going to chapter 6. What the? I can't even see the marker or anything.
McCree had been sent impossibly far into storm, and somehow he was still going?
I'm pretty sure I was still flying.
But even up here in the clouds, the storm was still ticking, and it turned out McCree was in for a big surprise. McCree had traveled ridiculous distance.
516 kilometers. Oh my god.
This is further than anyone thought was even possible. And when he checked the replay, it was mind-blowing.
516,000 meters away from the map. Look at that.
Some people question whether doing that kind of thing should really be bannable. In Chapter 5, Loserfruit and other content creators were playing in a tournament for a video where they couldn't move.
Like that laser beam video, but we're doing a competition between me, Sync, Winter, and Zam.
But nobody could have guessed how it would end up with Loserfruit getting banned. The first few games went awesome.
Yes! That's 2 games with 15 points each.
But in the next game, things took a turn for the worse.
Okay, I think Luffy's got a few stream snipers.
And unfortunately, as her landing spot didn't quite go to plan, one of the stream snipers was with her in no time, and up to no good.
Bro moved like a step back.
They knew that she couldn't move and had tons of funny trolls planned.
Stop putting that so mean, I can't move.
But this next one is where they crossed the line and Loserfruit messed up big time.
Oh my god, thank you for the bananas. Thank you. Is this teaming?
She was right to be worried, but they didn't stop there. The Guff actually boxed her up and stood guard protecting her. And after a while, she got a bad feeling.
I'm gonna get kicked from this game, aren't I, for teaming? I'm gonna get banned from this tournament.
But she didn't just get kicked from the tournament.
I don't wanna get banned. I didn't do anything, I promise.
In her defense, she literally didn't do anything. Next up, we have a duo that cheated in a $10 million tournament. Nate Hill and Funk Bomb were doing great in the summer skirmish, right up until Funk Bomb said this.
Straight to your west. Yeah, he's like southwest. He's 30 health. I feel like this is cheating, but...
As it was an in-person tournament, Funk Bomb could see other people's screens and was relaying information to Nate Hill. This was pretty stupid, and it won't come to much of a surprise that Fortnite didn't take kindly to this, and not long after, Nate received some bad news and read it live on stream.
As the teammate and beneficiary, I'll be suspended.
Even though he had done nothing wrong himself, as he had benefited from his teammates' callouts, he had to be punished. And as for Funk Bomb,
Funk gets kicked out of Dusty Dogs, effective immediately. Will not be eligible for club prizing.
He was immediately kicked from the team and banned from the tournament. Next on our list, we have Nick A30. He was playing solos and got off to a great start. But unfortunately for him, there was a secret boss in this game way more powerful than Peter.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here now. I didn't get the shotgun.
It was actually a pro player, NPen. He won the fight, but unfortunately for him, Nick A30 had been getting hassled by stream snipers all day, and he had had enough. So he reported him, and it didn't take long for Epic to get the message.
Did I get banned? Oh no. Oh, it's for cheating. Oh.
I'm not sure why he said cheating, but he seemed to have a pretty good idea of what happened.
Nick A30 probably reported me, and I just got insta-banned.
In April 2023, Clicks, a famous pro player, started his stream with a shocking announcement.
We have a lot to talk about.
Clicks was suited and booted, so it was clearly important. But what he was about to show his stream was absolutely shocking.
So let's just start real quick. I'm banned for 2 weeks. This means that I can't play this FNCS, and I also can't play the next FNCS.
This was insane, but Clicks was sure the ban was unfair. So he went into the replays to prove it.
This is the game that I was banned for. Since the start, he was following me, shooting me. He did over 350 damage to me the whole entire game.
This default was acting pretty weird towards Clicks, but believe it or not, he's only just getting started.
He tends to splash me. So right here, he's literally splashing me. Throws another splash at me. Throws another splash at me. Then he continues to stand still, and he ODMs me.
This player was clearly following Clicks around and trolling him. But what was about to happen next was maybe taking things a step too far.
Okay, right here, I literally said,
"You're in my stream! Smash me now!"
Okay, splashed me.
So far, Clicks has done nothing wrong. But here's where he makes a stupid mistake.
Come here and max my metal. I swear to God. Matt, drop the metal now! You stream sniping!
Clicks is trying to prove that this guy's stream sniping, but he might have gotten a bit carried away. Clicks dropped down there and actually picked up the loot, but the stream sniper wasn't done yet.
And you guys can say, oh, you shouldn't have took the loot. I understand that 100%. But he actually followed me right here. Sits in my wall, goes up and down, and lets me kill him, okay? Lets me kill him. So no matter what, chat, I would have got all the loot that he gave me, and I went out to win the game.
Clicks has already put forward a good case, but this final piece of evidence, nobody could believe.
This is his perspective. And if you listen closely, I'm not going to talk. You can hear my stream in the background. Comes.
At this point, there was no doubt. It was looking like an open and shut case.
I'm in here.
Now, all he needs was to get Epic's attention, and he had the perfect plan to make it happen.
I'm going to tweet out free clicks. Thank you guys for supporting me. I love you guys.
Hashtag free clicks went viral, and it seemed like the whole community wanted Clicks to get unbanned. But unfortunately, he had still broken the rules, and Epic actually upheld the ban. In Chapter 5, Season 2, Laserbeam did the impossible, setting an insane new record for the fastest speedrun from unranked all the way to Unreal.
Unreal! Yes, boys!
But little did he know, it would actually end up leading to someone getting banned? It all started 2 seasons later with Courage.
Laserbeam did this in 10 hours, 23 minutes, and 4 seconds, which I have a timer right here.
He'd got wind of the record and assembled a squad of insanely cracked players to beat it.
I think we got this.
But Courage had other ideas about what their names should be for the speedrun.
Here's our names, guys. Laser is
getting banned for harassment. It's over.
Laser got no beans. Laser smells. Lachlan is my dad.
Noah was right. Someone was getting banned, but for something way stupider. Courage started the timer and they got to work, easily catching the first win with an insane 44 eliminations. And they followed it up with W after W, zooming through the ranks.
Nice!
But this is where something absolutely crazy happens. They had dropped a ton of elims, NPen in particular, but then it happened.
I got kicked out of the game.
What?
Okay, now I actually have to try.
Oh no.
At this point, it could have been just a simple disconnection, but NPen was about to see something unbelievable.
Yeah, I was removed from the match for cheating. I got banned for hacking.
Did you actually get removed? He got banned for hacking.
Wait, what?
NPen wasn't too worried about the account he was playing on, but then he realized something terrible.
No, I'm gonna get banned on my main account.
Are you actually?
Yes, and right before FNCS.
Maybe it wasn't the best idea to do a ranked speedrun on alt accounts right before the biggest tournament of the season. Next up, some of you Chapter 2 OGs might remember this glitch with the boats. It was pretty easy to do, but unfortunately for Myth, this hacker found a way to take it to the next level.
What the f is that? What? Oh my God!
They had an insane hack to get infinite missiles with no cooldown so they could shoot them as much as they want. It was like a mech on steroids and they were completely destroying everyone. So all Myth could do was sit back and watch. And he had some ideas on who this might be.
No! Oh my God! What is
It's safe to say, with hacks that stupid, they got banned in no time. Back in Chapter 3, there was an augment called Jelly Angler, and it let you fish an infinite amount of white heels, and that gave TG an idea.
Come on, memes.
Pros have been banned for this before, but that wasn't stopping TG.
We have millions of jellyfish.
So TG loaded up on jellies and prepared for the next stage of the plan. Now they just had to survive until the end for their crazy plan to work.
Over here, get him. Yeah, over here.
They fought like vicious tigers, and pretty soon it was time to go. But the storm's ticking for 10, so making it back to the jellies would be tough.
Popping 1, 2. Oh. Okay,
go. All the way back. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bring the bush. Here, on me.
They made it. Now they just have to keep on popping heals. But do they have enough to get the win?
You gotta pop him and I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
It was looking like it might actually work. But Fortnite wasn't born yesterday.
It might work.
I'm this to you.
And they have a specific mechanic in place to make sure this kind of thing stays banned.
No, storm sickness. You gotta help me. We're gonna die. You gotta help me.
I'm trying.
So TG found out the hard way that strat is banned. Now we have the duo who cheated in the Fortnite World Cup, earning a minimum of $50,000 each. How did they do this? They had a foolproof plan. That was until Fortnite released a new feature right before the tournament started. Fortnite had made it so the World Cup replays were available for anybody to watch, and Detective PK was on the case.
He's coming down to land.
And he was the only one.
These are all of his friends. Last game, they all have 30 points. Rice has 53.
Doesn't grab the pump.
He obviously sees the purple pump.
Purposely shoots the brick.
And then he shows us his best impression of your grandpa playing Fortnite and starts, shooting. For some reason, just shooting the brick wall. Never shooting over the brick wall. It's okay.
That's a free point for Rise, right?
Zipper and Aldo were getting people to land on them, giving them free points. And if that wasn't stupid enough, you won't believe what they found out next.
They've played together duos in previous competitions.
And it turns out it wasn't the first time they had done it either. High Sky found proof of them doing it multiple times. Needless to say, Epic didn't take too kindly to all this, handing them a 14-day ban. But the World Cup qualifiers went on for months, and believe it or not, after the 14 days were up, Zipper and Ronaldo came back and legitimately qualified. This was all well and good with Fortnite. They had served their ban and were now allowed back to compete. But the community did not feel the same way, and were quick to make their feelings known when Ziff got eliminated in the finals.
Now let's go ahead and take a look.
Next up, we have Somerset. She was playing creative to warm up, but when she exited back to the lobby, she was in for a nasty surprise. She had been banned, and no one could believe the reason why.
Because of teaming? When the hell have I ever teamed? I stream everything, bro.
But Somerset wasn't the only one who was worried.
Wait, why is that banned? Why is that banned?
Fortunately, it didn't take long for chat to fill clicks in on what had happened.
Teaming.
And this had clicks absolutely shook. He quickly realized that he might have been banned too, and Batman Booga thought he had found a clip of what they had been banned for.
Guard me. Hold the walls. I'm not cheating. I don't give a chat. I'm not cheating. You.
He was apparently playing with Somerset at the time and clearly teaming, so things were not looking good.
So, Epic Games, if you're watching right now, bro, I'm gonna be honest right now. You know what I'm saying? I was joking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There was nothing more he could say. But luckily, it turned out he wasn't banned, and it was a total accident. When Fortnite realized what they had done, it only took them an hour to unban everyone. Good thing too, because this happened right before FNCS. Here we have Nick A30. He loves to run custom games with his viewers, but unfortunately, he wasn't gonna love what was about to happen this time.
I gotta try to land in the center.
He often sets up epic wins, but this one was looking like it was gonna be the best one yet. But someone was hiding, so we didn't get the win. They had completely ruined it, and Nick A30 was determined to make sure it didn't happen again.
Some people are getting banned in that one.
So Nick loaded up the replay, but he could have never expected who he was about to find.
Okay, who's the one that was slap splashing? Because I'm banning that guy.
Sometimes people claim that famous content creators and pro players get special treatment when it comes to this kind of thing. But after watching this, I don't think so.
This guy's not even not even below 20 HP, so you're gone. I'm not even messing around. That crawl guy, he's gone for pickaxing. You're done.
A couple of normal bans, but this is where he finally finds them.
Booga, I don't even care who that was. You're banned, brother. Like, I don't really care, dude. Don't join my customs if you're not gonna follow the rules. I don't care if you have followers or not.
In Chapter 2, FNCS, two of the top teams with millions in combined earnings were contesting each other at Slurpee Swamp, and it was looking like a crazy off-spawn fight. Or at least that's what they wanted everyone to think. But when their plan worked a little too well, and they ended up getting first and second place on the leaderboard, people started to investigate.
Alright, out and open. Hey, I see a player.
It turns out they were having fake fights at the same place every game, trading damage, healing up with the slurp mushrooms, and then going on their way. They would never knock an enemy player ever, because they weren't really enemies. They did it over and over every single game of the entire tournament. It was ridiculous.
All these players here, and they still engage right here at the same time every single game. 5 minutes, 30 seconds in, they're right here doing the same thing.
They were doing this to get free Storm Surge and save shields for the endgame, which gave them a huge advantage. So Epic handed them out a 60-day ban, the longest temporary ban in Fortnite history. Next up, we have Cipher PK.
I got the stone fit right here.
Cypher's plan was to pretend to be a Greek statue and catch someone off guard. So he got in his position, and it didn't take long for his first unsuspecting victim to come along.
Little broski, you know I gotta get it.
Fortnite banned skins for being too camouflage, so it wouldn't be surprising if this skin got banned too. At this Greek god themed POI, it worked perfectly, so Cypher decided to try it one more time.
That's him. That's a sweat skin too.
And I don't think it'll come to much of a surprise that it worked perfectly again. In Chapter 4, McCree discovered an insane glitch, and you won't believe what it does.
We need an exotic icy grappler and blowberries.
It didn't take him long to find them, and when he used them both together, this is what happened. It let him fly around the map at insane speeds and never take any fall damage. You could actually go so fast it would crash the entire server. And very soon after this video, Fortnite released a hotfix banning it. And seeing as it was so overpowered, it probably wouldn't come to much of a surprise that McCree had easily picked up the W. In Chapter 5, Courage and Nick A30 were playing some Battle Royale, but they could have had no idea what they were getting themselves in for.
I'm in their game for sure, for sure.
Cipher PK was stream sniping them with the biggest army of Peelies the world had ever seen. This is totally bannable, and other big YouTubers have been banned for doing this in the past, which we'll get to later. But it was looking like Cipher was prepared to pay the ultimate price for the ultimate troll.
What is this? Is this a banana army?
And as the banana army dropped in, Nick and Courage couldn't believe what they were seeing.
What?
Wait, what the? Yo!
All right, perfect. Now follow me, follow me. Where's Courage at? Where's Courage at?
What is this, bro? Did you put us in a custom game, Nick?
No, I swear to God, Courage, I did not do anything.
They were super confused. But before they knew it, Cipher and his banana army were on them.
Start pickaxing him. Come on, come on.
Courage couldn't believe what he was seeing, but he wasn't hanging around. These bananas looked deadly.
What is going on?
Courage just about managed to make an escape this time.
Get it away!
Why is there an army of potassium coming after me, man?
But Cipher wasn't about to give up that easy.
Guys, we absolutely need to hunt down Courage. We absolutely need to kill him.
What is happening right now?
At this point, you might be wondering how Cipher thought he could get away with all this without getting banned.
Stream sniping is not okay, and the only reason I'm doing this is because these guys are my close friends, and I know they'd be okay with me doing it to them.
But that doesn't mean Fortnite are okay with it. And they've banned big YouTubers for making these kind of videos before.
People are saying laser beam video?
Is it a laser beam video?
When Laserbeam did this, it did not end well. And we'll get back to that later. But it was not looking good for Cipher. And believe it or not, he was only just getting started.
We're gonna be safe here, Nick.
Courage, I'm scared.
I feel like they're watching me.
Start swinging at him.
Cipher couldn't wait to get them. And as Nick finally got rebooted, he got a big surprise.
Oh my God!
What is going on?
They were faced with a humongous horde of bananas. And he had just one important question.
Tell me if they're bad. Tell me if they're bad.
Were they friendly?
Break his car. Everybody break his car.
They were not friendly.
They're blowing up my car.
What if I kill one? Will they be angry? What if I kill one?
Pull up on him. Pull up on him. Pull up on Courage.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're trying to attack you. I got you, Courage.
You got me.
They're all anonymous on. Help me! Nick, help me! I'm being chased by healthy food! I'm being chased by healthy food! Help!
For Courage, it was a living nightmare. And he wanted nothing more than to end the bananas' reign of terror.
Are they trying to get me to have a diet? What is this?
Eventually, Courage and Nick eliminated all the bananas and went on to win the game. But then Legion joined them for trios, and Cipher PK was ready to take it up a notch.
I'm getting in.
And this time, his army was absolutely massive.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good.
And this is when he started to worry.
What if it starts kicking us? Do you guys want to try to sneak closer to Demon's Dojo?
With how openly they were teaming, Cipher was running a huge risk.
Hopefully we don't get banned here.
But Cipher had his eyes on the prize, and this was about to be the troll of the season.
What is it?
happening? What is happening?
What is it? What is it?
Get over here! They see us! They see us! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away!
Legion had no idea what was going on.
Oh, okay, hold on. What is happening?
He was terrified.
It's a Gov squad, bro. What's going on?
It's Legion's icon skin.
What is that supposed to mean?
But this time, Courage was ready.
They're chasing us. Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away!
Things were getting so crazy, even Nick started to get worried.
Are we gonna get banned for teaming? Leader, bro. He's gotta be for sure.
Dead!
Run!
Oh my god.
Nick did not want to get banned, so he started shredding the Govs, but most of them managed to make an escape, and you'll not believe what happens next.
Hide in this building. Crouch walk, crouch walk, crouch walk. Start crouch walking right now. Start crouch walking right now. We don't want people to chase us.
While the Govs were hiding, Nick, Courage, and Legion had followed them into the city and got caught up in a fight.
Oh, I'm getting beaten in the back.
This is crazy, bro. There's a whole fight happening, and we're just tucked in here.
Cipher couldn't believe what was happening. It was insane.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Nick just about managed to make an escape with the mask, but you won't believe where he ended up.
Stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still.
It's all you, Bulge. It's all you.
All the Govs could do was stay quiet and pray that nobody found them. But then it happened.
I'm coming.
What? Oh my god! What?
Wait, there's like 40 Govs!
Oh my god, Nick! Oh my god, run! Get out of here!
That was crazy. And somehow none of them had been banned. But Cipher had something else in store that was gonna take it to the next level. But almost as soon as he made his escape, he checked Courage's stream and it was not looking good.
Are they dying, bro? Hold on. We might have to go back.
We are fighting for our lives
Yo,
right
they
now,
got
bro.
some good aim, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wow, I'm dead.
Guys, we have to go back. We have to go back. Hop in. We gotta help the boys.
Cipher is playing with fire here. If he helps Courage, he's 100% gonna get banned. But if he doesn't, the troll is all over.
Courage is the raccoon skin. Do not kill any raccoon skin. We need to kill everybody except Courage.
It's one thing grouping up and memeing, but teaming like this is not allowed, and it's totally bannable.
Oh my.
They have the medallion up top. Zip line up.
Cipher had to stop these guys, or at least try.
Oh shoot! Zip line down. Get in my bubble. All right. They're getting the revive off. We've caused enough distraction. We can leave now.
Somehow, Cipher had done just enough for Courage to sneak out of there, so the Guffs hit the dip too. Courage got the reboot, and they made it all the way into endgame. But they couldn't believe who they were going up against for the win.
Okay. So it's the Gups now.
I'm the only one alive.
Legion and the others booted Cipher into the storm for the win. And after all that, Cipher feared the worst.
Yeah, we're all getting banned. That's it.
Now onto Laserbeam, and what he did was way worse than Cipher.
We all know stream sniping is very bad. Unless, of course, it's one of your good friends and it's for a YouTube video, then it's just very funny.
Sounds pretty harmless, right? If they're your friend, hopefully they won't report you. So what could go wrong? Well, it turns out a lot.
Hey, Fresh's stream. Hey, guys. What's up?
Fresh was an insanely good pro player, and everyone always used to say he carried Laserbeam. So just this once, Laserbeam wanted to show Fresh who the real top dog was. And it didn't take long to find Fresh and start putting his plan into action.
All right, I've loaded up the helicopter with C4. We'll see. Oh, he's hopping in it. He actually just hopped in it. How is he not dead? Damn it! Come on. No! I'm chilling. No!
Unfortunately, it was looking like Laserbeam's plan wasn't quite going to plan. And eventually, Fresh got the best of him.
It had 6 sticks of C4 on it!
But Laserbeam isn't calling it a day just yet. It's time to kick things up a notch and call in the reinforcements.
I now have an entire Discord server. All right, the plan is to scare the crap out of him and pickaxe him immediately on spawn. He will be absolutely terrified. No one ever expects a bunch of bananas to land on him and whack him.
But as they stealthily glided in, Fresh could see them and he could not believe his eyes.
Ha! You told me I turn around and there's like 15 people going to dirt.
So it didn't take long to turn into an all-out war.
He's bashing the car. All right, bananas. No! Attack him, bananas! Go get him! Pickaxe him!
The banana army gave it their best try. But with just pickaxes against a pro player, even with how many there were, the bananas just stood no chance.
Pickaxe him! Get him! No! Oh my god!
Fresh may have won that battle, but he hadn't won the war. And next game, it was time for the ultimate showdown.
Our plan is just to wait until he is alone, completely isolated, in a confined area, and then the bananas will jump him. Will attack, will like jump out of the bushes and eat him alive.
The trap was set, and the banana army was ready. But unfortunately for them, so was Fresh.
Oh, I see him in the bush.
Pump the launch pad, pump the launch pad, Kate. Pump the launch pad, Kate. Spread it, spread.
Holy. Oh my god.
I was not expecting him to kill us with the chopper.
Oh, okay, cheeky.
But as Fresh thinned the herd, hope was fading. And in a moment of desperation, Laserbeam made a big mistake.
He's low, he's low, he's low on whites. He's low on whites. Come on, boys. Finish him. Finish him now. We just got kicked.
We just got kicked for teaming.
Laserbeam using a gun triggered the automatic ban system, and Fresh could not believe it.
Lachlan just got banned for using a weapon.
Just to go to show that even if it's a friend, stream sniping never pays off.
I got banned, bro. I got banned.
Next up, we have Lachlan.
I don't know if it's gonna work. It was a bit scuffed.
He had found a way to break into the vault without the keycard. And in Chapter 2, nobody had any idea this was even possible.
No! People haven't seen you. What is happening? No. No!
It was insane, and everyone wanted to try for themselves. But unfortunately, Lachlan had some bad news.
We're not going to be showing you how to do it because that would be illegal.
Fortnite takes these kind of game-breaking exploits very seriously, but it wasn't going to stop him from doing it himself.
Alrighty, and just like that, we have magically appeared here. There's people here, actually.
It was a gamble. He could get banned for doing it, but it was a risk worth taking.
Alright, people are here. I'm going to be welcoming them to our amazing vault.
Now, all they needed was someone to come and open the vault, but there was a problem.
It sounds like these guys don't have the card. They've got the Iron Man repulsors, but they don't have the card.
This was a nightmare. As time went on, there was no sign of the key card, and this is where things start to go so wrong.
It's looking less likely we're gonna be free.
I just realized I was saying we could just play it out and win the game, but we're also kind of stuck in the vault.
Also kind of that.
So never mind.
If nobody opens up the vault, not only is he risking getting banned, but it'll all be for nothing.
Well, would you look at that? It's almost like we are now stuck here to die.
But as hope was fading, something amazing happened just in time.
Wait. Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh!
Take a seat!
I can't!
Take a seat!
I'm just gonna wave to him. What's up, boys? What's up?
We died in the storm!
No!
They had made the ultimate sacrifice, and Lachlan knew what had to be done.
He freed us! Thank you, sir! Alright, let's get this victory.
But they had no medkits. They were deep in storm, so it was gonna be easier said than done.
Go without me!
No, I'm gonna die too! No! Oh my god.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check this one out too. It's a banger. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on a video again. Thank you.